What is up, Buttercup? Let me just tilt you down a little bit. Okay. So we are going to be doing a Scorpio reading for all Scorpio placements. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it to fit. And we will be doing this for the last few days of March as well as a spread for April. So just buckle up, take what resonates, leave the rest, and know that energies can be reversed. And let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for you. That's probably going to fall. It's not clipped in all the way, but my hair is just a little too much for it. That's okay. Scorpio. Okay, so it is March 20th, 29th, 30, 31. So we got like 3-4 days left. Let's see what's going on for the remainder. Really interesting, Scorpio. I heard Scorpio needs a reminder. I feel like it's almost like a reminder of your divinity. It's a very interesting feeling. Let's see what we got for Scorpio for the remaining energy of March. Yeah, wisdom in reverse, which is, yeah, enlightenment, and then inner peace. I'm not going to take these two. Thriving. Yeah, it's a reminder of your divinity. Scorpio. I feel like March has been a very trying time for you, Scorpio. What is going on here? I feel like in March, there might have been times where you started to I almost feel like question, like not sanity, but like, yeah, sanity in a sense, like this, the mental space, like self-gaslighting a little bit. Like, is this really who I am? Is this really what I'm like? Am I really the way people say I am? It feels very much like that. Let's use my little baby tarot deck because I've been just loving on this little baby deck lately. I love it. Everybody loves the baby deck. Just kidding. But yeah, let's look at what this has for you. Let's look at wisdom. I feel a lot of people with this. It feels I feel like you're going to start protecting your energy here. It's almost, I feel like you're just kind of going silent, to be honest with you. Let's see what we got for you, Scorpio. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Swords, and the Sun in reverse. You're no longer investing in things that are deceptive, that are debilitating or oppressing or controlling. You're moving away from it. Yeah, Page of Swords. I feel like you're really trying to find and figure out how to communicate and perceive the world to support this foundation you're building because you're coming into alignment with yourself. Really nice. Let's look. Okay, there's a few more on wisdom here. Yeah, Star in reverse. They don't understand. Whoever this is, they don't understand. Page of Wands. Their own wounds are getting in the way. They don't understand. They're not receptive to your perspective on this. No, my dear. No, they're not receptive to it. Let's look at enlightenment. Hierophant, which is enlightenment, which is spirituality, the higher self. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So you're going to have mentors, teachers that don't have to be in the physical, can be energetic. Yeah, you're going to walk away from this part of you. It almost feels a little guarded, like a little like pissed off. It's like you're detaching from this part of you. You're going to learn to embody this more nurturing, this more loving side of your personality. Yeah, Lovers. There's so, I feel like Archangel Gabriel and Raphael with this a lot. I feel like there's a lot of angelic healing that's going to be occurring. I'd be mindful of the choices you make, if they're in alignment with who you are embodying moving forward, or if it is more so, hey baby, you're so cute, or if it's more so the old self. Because what's really sticking out to me on this Lovers card is the snake over the woman's shoulder. And that's in every traditional Rider-Waite, but there's something that it's like really sticking out to me right now. It's almost like don't be oblivious to the things around you. Don't have blinders on. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Yeah, make the decision to keep that shield, that protective energy around you. I wouldn't say be on guard, but there's something, yeah, it feels like something from the past trying to sneak up on you as you're looking forward towards something else. So let's look at inner peace. Oh, Five of Wands in reverse. Oh, it's releasing this energy of conflict. So then we have death. Yeah. This power struggle, this battle is done with the moon there. I feel like this is like exhaustion. There's something about this. Yeah. You're done talking about it. You're like, I'm over it. Yeah. Magician. You're like, it's not supporting who I want to be. They can offer it all they want, but it's like you made the conscious decision to just say, no, I'm done with it. I'm dropping it. Yeah, King of Cups. You're handling it in a really loving way, though. But it's just, you're like, this is not stable. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's not stable. It's not supporting me. As much as I love this person, as much as they are meant to be in my life, or the situation's meant to be in my life, it needs to be balanced, not only emotionally, but energetically in the material existence as well. So whether it's in what you give energetically to one another or materially to one another and what you receive. Wow, you had the Ten of Cups in reverse as I was shuffling. This is a really big ending of a cycle. You have a Ten of Pentacles and a Ten of Cups in reverse. I feel like it's the realization of how certain people, certain relationships in your life just are not supporting the version of you that you are not just trying to build, that you are building. With the I feel like this is like getting tired of fighting to be understood. The King of Wands is like the frustration. The Queen of Cups is like the empathy, the intuition, the King of Wands is like, it's like you teeter-totter between being compassionate and just being completely pissed off. And you're done with that. You're done sitting in that because it's not a Ten of Cups. It's not healthy. And they're going to keep trying to offer this, and you're going to get to a place of like detachment with it, with the devil. And you're just going to start really, I feel like you're really going to speak your mind about how shit is not balanced. And there's going to be some ghosting, like there's going to be some avoidance probably that goes on with the Ten of Pentacles again in reverse and the Hermit. I think some people are going to need to take some time to think about this foundation and what it means to them. So that's for the next few days of March. Let's get into April, shall we? I want to get some more mini tarot decks. I like the mini tarot decks because they don't take up a ton of space, and like their picture is really clear. Like when you get a mini tarot deck, typically they are very clear because they got to put it all on the clothes. I want to use energy or okay. Is it no? Okay, Sacred Travelers. Oh, okay. I like that. That's cool. I'm good with that. Not that they care. No, they do. I gotta stop talking like that. And I really want to use this one for you, Scorpio. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're just gonna flow. We're gonna flow. Far down we go. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, I look at myself now and I'm like, dang, I'm starting to look like a woman and not a 20-year-old anymore. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so let's see what we got going on for you, Scorpio. I heard time to reset. There's a lot of clearing going on with you. Okay, yeah, it's a brand new path. No wonder why we're using the Sacred Journey Oracle. Yeah, it's a brand new path. They literally showed me somebody with a shovel and a dirt road, like really digging like a path. It kind of looks like a crop field, to be honest with you. It's like a pathway for new growth, right? I like that. What do we got for Scorpio? And the energy's picking up, which I like. Okay, I'll take it because it really wanted to come out. Yeah, traveling lightly is the overall. Stepping into power. Okay. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Yeah, and then there's these people behind. Okay. This is it's a very eerie energy. It's very what is this? I immediately thought of dead people just by the way the card depicts these people behind them. I feel like this is somebody really coming into the truth of what they're capable of doing on an intuitive and energetic level. Then you have Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. I do think that this is somebody really shifting states of consciousness, like really getting to a place where they're really connected with the divine, with God, Messiah, whatever label you want to put on it. There is something very, not even mystical, but it's mystical in the sense of like universal. Like it feels very like astral, but at the same time it feels very expanded. That's how I would explain it. Expanded. Then you have Wise Leader in reverse. You are a beacon for others. Ooh, that hurt my heart really bad. And then Navigating by the Stars, not in like a bad way. It's just like I feel like someone's like, oh, I knew I'm supposed to do this. It's okay. I'm okay, baby. Oh, come here. Are you worried about me because I made that sound? She got up and she's trying to come between the two carts to me. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm okay. She doesn't like that gasping sound. She immediately thinks it's something that is wrong. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. And I feel like this is somebody really understanding that they're meant to be part of this path. They're meant to be a leader. They're meant to be this beacon. They're meant to embody all this love. And I feel like that might be really foreign to this individual. It might be a very foreign energy to be so genuinely like loving and lighthearted and kind and just gentle, right? Just gentle and receptive, like letting this guard down, letting the hurt pass, letting themselves really sit in the energy of peace and this energy of love. You're the love bug today. Yes, you are. You're so sweet. Then we have Crossing Bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So this is going to resurface. Whatever it is you're walking away from is going to resurface. I think you're taking space and really laying down the law. Then you have Impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Yeah, I feel like there is going to be it almost feels like renewed hope in connections and in interactions in your life. It's really nice. You loving all this love? Oh, baby. Do you want to come up here? Okay. Yeah. And then you have Answering the Call. The time is now. I feel like this is following your bliss, following your wisdom. I really like this energy with, there's a deer in the doorway here. This feels very, I want to say maiden matriarch. It feels very feminine, but it feels very new to the journey. It does. It feels like somebody is new to the genuine path of, I would say to the path they're about to embark on, because I know there's multiple times in my life where I've experienced my next step or my new beginning, and it feels very different than my previous new beginning. It's like a new level. And I think everybody in the collective is really experiencing that at this time. And that's what this feels like. It feels like someone feeling like they're starting all over in a way. And that makes sense because Pluto, you rule Pluto, and Pluto is now in Aquarius. And I like it. It feels very healthy, loving, and inviting. And then you have the Traveling Lightly card, Simplify Your Life. I feel like this is blessings are showering your life, rainbow blessings. I feel with Traveling Lightly, I feel like this is mental and emotional baggage. I don't feel that it is, it's anything really. Because I was gonna say it's anything, it's like an energetic thing. But yeah, if there's certain pieces of clothing or objects in your home that you no longer resonate with, like it's time to clear it out. It's time to get rid of it. Because this new cycle is asking for space to be made to welcome in all the parts of you that want love, that want healing, that want this appreciation. Okay. Hey, sweetie. What you doing? What you doing? I don't know what you want. She's being such a love bug. You mean a love bug? Let me finish this spread and we'll go OUT. Sit down, honey. Sit down. Good girl. She's so good. She really is. She's a blessing. She's just so good. She's so easy. Sweet baby. Let's look at Scorpio. Whew. It's got like such a heaviness in my chest. Ten of Swords. That makes sense. You're strong beyond measure. Four Swords in reverse. Yeah, so there's the healing. King of Cups. There's the emotional self, the action towards the emotional healing journey. Now, between the 10 and the 4 is a 6 of Swords in reverse, right? Because both are reversed, both the 10 and the 4. I'll hold them upright so you can actually see what they look like. And with the 6 of Swords in between, in reverse as well, you're still in the process of moving into this healing through April. April is going to be a month of, I feel, not like a lot of like work, like physical work. I feel like it's going to be a lot of mental, emotional work. It's going to get better towards the end of the month, like the second half of the month, probably after our full moon. It's going to get better because there's going to be a big release. Hello, my dear. How are you? So let's get into this. Let's shuffle a few times. Let's look at Wondrous Universe. The moon, like I said, you have a lot of cyclic energy of the moon, and now you have another 10. So you have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Now with the moon here on the Wondrous Universe, on that very mystical astral energy, I like that this came out. It's very validating for me as a reader to have a planetary aspect come out on top of this card when we were discussing this astral energy. I feel like this is really releasing parts of your subconscious, parts of your energy that are heavy, that are stopping the flow. It's almost like you're fighting to move forward and you're starting to see the need to really surrender and to lean into the universe, to really lean into the divine, to trust that in this moment you are supported. You're getting through it already. Wise leader, justice. Oh, this is, yeah, 3 of Swords. There's a fear. Okay, there's this, I don't want to call it a fear because it doesn't feel like a fear. It feels more so like a contract you've made with yourself due to pain, due to, it feels like like questioning your ability to lead, questioning your ability to be the reliable one, because of the thoughts of others you might have attached to. And I think that's why we have such like protecting your energy kind of vibe going on with Justice and the 3 of Swords. I feel like this is the pain attached to those contracts. It's almost like I'll use myself as an example. I'll put myself on blast. Like people mocking the work that I do. Well, you'll never be successful in that. You'll never actually have a thriving business. You'll never, you're never going to be able to blah, 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 all that shit, right? All that fucking shit. And it is, and it was a really big wound to work through because it stopped me from embodying and truly believing in this leadership energy. So if you're going through that lesson, that's the best way I could describe it. It feels like that. It feels like this, I know I can be a leader. I know that I am this divine masculine energy, and it's having more faith in it, which makes a lot of sense, Scorpio. It does. It makes a lot of sense for your energy. Because I feel so much, you get such a bad rep. And then it's like, I feel like Scorpio, people with really strong Scorpio in their chart, they have a really big challenge of transforming their own personal energy and detaching from external energy as a sign. What I'm saying, if you have major placements or major planets in that sign, whatever aspect that applies to you, like your emotions, your moon, your personality, or your mannerism, your rising, or your ego, how you take action on things, your sun, right? And then the planets all have their own meaning, like Mercury, how you speak and think and perceive things, so on and so forth. Okay. But yeah, there's going to be a really big shift in that because you're breaking down a contract. Let's get one more on the Emperor, actually. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. That's the false story. And then the Nine of Wands of like the wounded warrior, like feeling like this necessity to prove to people that this story is wrong, but really it's because you've attached to the story, and it's learning to let down this Nine of Wands. Yeah, to go to the 8 and just allow yourself to resurrect, to move forward, to see things from a different perspective, and to mourn that attachment, the 5 of Cups. Let's get one more. Yeah, 7 of Cups, because it's just creating this distortion. And with the 7 of Cups there, it was upright when I had it. When I picked it up again, it was reversed. There actually is the heart from the 3 of Swords going into the center cup, so it speaks to the illusion, to the distortion and the confusion that this emotional attachment has created in yourself and and how you identify with your ability to be reliable, or to be a leader, or to be the stable force or the rock in work, relationships, or even in self, right? So it's about trusting self. That's really what that comes down to. So follow your bliss. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is navigating by the stars. I feel like this is that need to really put other people's thoughts and opinions behind and really start to take action on the things that light you up. Again, Pluto's in Aquarius. It's a sign, you rule Pluto, and Aquarius is a sign of authenticity. There's going to be a lot of challenge for everybody in different areas of their life to embody a more authentic version of self. Yours is in the way in which you listen to your intuition, connect to your higher power, and allow it to be your internal guide, to allow it to pull you. Yeah, Devil in reverse. So Capricorn energy, but also the release of attachment, the release of fear, the release of addiction, the release of codependency, limiting beliefs. It is the 12th house with the devil there. It is very 12th house energy. I really love this for you. I love this for you. I think that the way that you speak, that you might have spoken to yourself in the past, with limiting beliefs, that is what you're releasing with the Knight of Swords and the Devil in reverse. So let's get one more. Yeah, 2 of Swords and the Tower. Yeah, so it's making the choice to open your heart and allow yourself to go through this, basically a rebirth, this tower, this tearing down of a belief system. It does feel very spiritual, very higher states of consciousness. I don't want to say logical because it's not a logical feeling. It feels more energetic. It feels more spiritual, and how you connect with your higher power. The Tower is also Aries, Mars, Scorpio energy. As you know, it's Aries season at the time I'm recording this. We have Jupiter in Aries, Chiron in Aries, the Sun in Aries. I feel like we have something else in Aries. I can't remember. But then with the Tower being Mars, we also have Cancer and Mars, right? So Mars and Cancer, I should say. And with Mars and Cancer during this time, leading us into April, I believe it's going to stay in Cancer until July 1st. No, maybe July 1st. I have to double check that date. But it is a very emotional time. And it's a really incredible time to take inventory of how you interact with Mars energy, right? Because it's Aries, Mars, Scorpio. You share this energy. So how do you embody transformation, transmutation, emotional purging, right? Of the things that have you attached, right? The things you've attached to. So crossing bridge, you have the 5 of Swords. Time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. I feel like this is okay, I feel like I'm in a good place. Let me go back to this situation, this relationship. So this could either be you or the person that you're dealing with. I do think that this is the individual the reading has been focusing on this whole time, getting to a place of recognizing the defeat or the betrayal and saying like, okay, like I've come to terms with it, but I'm ready to address it because it's still there. Yeah, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune. So here's another cyclic energy, an energy of a 10, the closing out, but also the reincarnation of the new cycle, the new energy, the new self. Yeah, Page of Swords. There's the conversation, the approach. It's very nonchalant. I feel like it's going to come out of nowhere to the person on the receiving end, but not in an aggressive way, not in like a shocking way, but kind of like it does feel gentle. It doesn't feel aggressive, which I like. It does feel very approachable. And yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. It's a second chance. It's a second chance. I feel like there's something about this that the fear is going to come up with this. So just be mindful of that with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Let's get one more for the Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Fool. So it's just validation that yes, there's going to be a divinely guided new beginning with the Fool card there as well. I like that the wolves are in this card, especially a white wolf in the background. Wolves to me are indicative of the Hierophant energy for my own channel, for my own guides. So when I see wolves or wolves come up in a reading, it tells me a completion of a lesson. A black wolf will be you're in the midst of the lesson. White wolf would be the clarity. It would be you are achieving, you have accomplished the lesson, right? So this is speaking to you still going through the lesson, but eventually reaching that state of clearing it, being done. So it's like a karmic clearing, and I like that. So then we have impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. 8 of Cups. Okay, so you start this new chapter, but then you end up walking away from this person. I feel like this is going to be a momentary, like a temporary thing. Whoa, words. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is the person on the receiving end because you had the King of Cups somewhere over here. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. They still have work to do on their own healing to achieve this 10 of Cups. The 8 of Cups always leads to the 10 in Tarot. And so you have a 2 of Cups in reverse. This is your stereotypical one person evolves. Then you have the connection. It's going to challenge the other person to evolve. So you're trying to cultivate this 10 of Cups together. The feminine still has work to do on themselves, on opening their own heart space and being receptive. Let's see the outcome of this. You have the Lovers in reverse, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this form of the relationship is going to end. A new beginning that is more stable, more structured. There's the King of Cups. Yeah, so you have a true pair. There is an emotional healing going on between the two of these people. I like it a lot. I like that the Ace of Cups came out, but I think that neither one of these people are ready to really be receptive to love. And that's what is going to come to them as a new realization. A lot of ace energy going on here. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse. There's just a lot of rigidity. So there's still some healing to do. I think this conversation is going to be a stepping stone on the healing for the month. And then we have answering the call. So this is the individual. Yeah, death. Beautiful. I like it. Strength in reverse. This is an integration of the ego. So I think this conversation is really going to help this individual learn to step away and dive even deeper into their own healing. This is going to be a cyclic thing throughout the month of April. You're going to see that there's going to be the coming together, coming apart, the coming together, the coming apart over and over, because it's like you come together, you have your tiff, you push each other's buttons, you both evolve, you both integrate, you come together, try to resolve it. Okay, new tiff, new issues. Then you evolve. Welcome to Pluto and Aquarius. It's challenging you to find your authenticity and mend things through a very emotional, vulnerable, and authentic way. That is what this is about. And that's why we're going to see a lot of cards about strength in reverse, new beginnings, all of that, because it's going to be a continuous rebirth over the next probably like 4 months. I want to say 4 or 5 months is going to be let me think, April, May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, that kind of makes sense because you're going to go through retrograde eclipse season. There's going to be a lot of review. There's going to be a lot of coming back to things, and there's going to be a lot of evolution of self for this year. And I think things are really going to pick up towards winter again. When I say pick up, I mean like in the material world, it's going to slow down, but energetically, it's like people are going to start to feel more whole. And then they're going to like, okay, and let me cocoon, let me integrate all this, and let me love on myself in winter hibernation, right? It's going to fly by. It's really going to fly by. I feel this year is going to go very fast. Then we have traveling lightly, simplify your life. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about purging the material world. If you feel really called to get rid of certain styles that you're wearing, certain ways of doing your makeup or doing your hair, or certain things in your home, like furniture, possessions, this is a great time to do it. It's about surrendering things and making space for the things that are really going to resonate with the new you. Yeah, temperance. This is about moderation. I like this. I like the temperance card. It's not just about patience. It's not just about balance. It's about like moderation. Like, what do you really need? What are you really holding in your space that you could really get rid of, that you could sell, that is no longer necessary? Get rid of it. Kick it to the curb because it's not serving you. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. There's like a fear of really getting rid of some of this, but it's standing in the way of you moving forward. This is more of a physical purge. So if there's certain items you're like, well, what if I'm going to wear that outfit again? If you even have to think about wearing that outfit again and you haven't worn it in 2 years, throw it out, donate it, give it away, sell it. I don't care. That's my rule, at least. If I haven't touched it in 2 years, it's being sold or it's being tossed. Or donated, right? Bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess. You have a very spiritual energy in the month of April. It's really time to embody it, but also listen to what resonates with you on an intuitive, energetic level versus just mentally and emotionally, because you are more than just your mental, emotional self. That felt like a lot. And it felt really quick. Dang, that was only 30 minutes. Is it just me, or do I feel like time is moving excessively slow today? Like just extremely slow. Let me see what else we got for you, Scorpio. Any final messages? Let's see what we got for you, Scorpio. Detox and hawk, very fitting. And then fire, that's funny. Detox, it's time to purge, let go, release, and clear your energy. Fitting, change your perspective. Yeah, this is you connecting with the divine, connecting on a deeper level to the powers greater than yourself, and also learning to listen to the things in your life and listen to your own energy in regards to what should stay in your life and what needs to kick the bucket. Then we have fire. Indulge in your passions. Spirit is lighting a fire under your ass. This is a very deep rebirth energy to me. There's something about this that is like, allow yourself to rise. Like you've already gone through the death, you've already gone through the rebirth. This is a time to trust in the process that the shedding is complete and allow yourself to really come back to life. And it might mean that some people are not expecting you to show up in the ways that you show up, but it's time for you to show up in those ways, regardless of their expectation, to show up in those ways for you. Okay, Scorpio, but this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for being part of Patreon. And I love you. I wish you the best, and I'll see you